It's a beautiful Saturday, March 31st. It is slightly cooler than we had it for a couple of days. It was like 80 a few days ago. And I have been planting a little bit outside. I thought I'd show you what's going on with the garden. Unfortunately, when I put in plants the other day, I was bending down too much, so I like kind of screwed up my back. Oh, in here I'm trying to bend over and get my shoes on. So I didn't do anything yesterday because it like hurt to bend down. It hurts less today, and I'm anxious to get back out there, but there's a little birdie bird. See, right there. Can you see in there? So the clematis is doing really well, and there's all kinds of buds on it, so I'm looking forward to that. I was feeding everything with some worm castings and some azomite the other day. I put in some pansies, some more pansies out here, and everything is a little bit slower this year, but the tulips and daffodils out here are blooming. The roses are finally fully leafing out. So I'm crossing my fingers. Maybe these guys will bloom this year. Rhubarb is over here. All different kinds of peonies coming up here, and hellebores. More rhubarb, gooseberry. I planted a couple of garden sage in here. I don't know what else is going to come up. I was putting turmeric roots because I had all this turmeric in the refrigerator. Let's see, okay, here's some of the, I don't know if you can see this. Here's some of the hops coming back here. So hopefully I can get them to grow up this way, because there's some more. Where are you guys? There's some more, coming up more hops plants coming back. Oh, there's a big one coming out right through there. Okay, so those are the hops. I found, and there's some berries over here coming back. That's a raspberry. This is a blackberry. And then the little blueberries over here, this one. And this one, I gotta feed all of these guys. Give them a little something. I saw where there was just a little, where did you go? Oh, there it is. So this is California mugwort coming back up here. I've got some more daffodils. Pretty soon there will be, what in there? Lily of the Valley. And there's all those little periwinkle guys that kind of drive me crazy that I want to get out. The Japanese maple is budding. What have we got down this way? Yeah, there's the... Oh, I'm so happy with that one. Tea plant, all the Sweet William is coming back. Our Aquilegia in here and back there. Everything's a little bit slower though. All this, I've got to get like tons of this out of here and only leave a few. This is all jewelweed, and I can't have this much of this growing in here. It's like way too much. All these rhubarb are doing well. I decided to put some lavender and rosemary in pots. Here is some of the, some more of the, what do you call it? Black currants. I put in one stick there, and another one over here. I don't know if these are black currants or gooseberries. I guess I will find out. All the mint is starting to come back in here. Oh, there's a hawk. There's a hawk at the top of the tree there. Oh, wow. And the crow is dive bombing it, of course. Okay. So, what have we got here? Elderberry, This is the rue. This kind of hung on all year, which is fine. More regular mugwort coming up in here amongst still more jewelweed. The red bud is starting to blossom here, just about ready. I don't know if you can see that right there, way at the top there. There's the hawk, and there's the crow saying, "You get away from here." Amazing. Hawk will probably come and try to get at that. Ooh, that doesn't look good on the side of my house there. I think that's from woodpeckers. Dang it. Anyway. Let's see. What else? We got all the comfrey coming up in here. I forget what these guys are. There's some more Aquilegia there. And there. And over here. And there's all sorts of like sunflower-y kind of plants coming up in here. Some more of the, I think this might be gooseberry here. And more of these sunflowery plants. And that's a blackcurrant. More comfrey. And I had some black currants here too. But, oh, here's one right there. And this guy too is, that might be a gooseberry there. And all of these I've got bronze fennel. And more bronze fennel, and more bronze fennel. A bunch of larkspur have been coming up, and those are daylilies there. And these guys are almost bloomed out here. And I've got another what you call it along here? Clematis, however you say it. Coming up here. Lots of red clover. Not sure what that is. I thought this was this might be something different than a larkspur, but maybe not. I put in some more pansies along here. That's a poppy right there. I put in flat leaf parsley and dill so far. This is one of the gojis. It's looking very robust. There's another one that's kind of tall back there. And then over here, I put in a couple more lavender, because the lavender kind of died off. Some more, what you call it, pansies. This was a Sweet Annie, and I'm not sure if it's coming back or what. All the herbs are gradually coming back in here. Comfrey and valerian, motherwort, some foxglove in here. This Shitaba's trying to come back. This is another one here, but I'm not sure. Half of it doesn't look good. Half of it still looks maybe like it's okay, so I'm going to leave it in. Meadow Sweet, Delphinium. Lots of little poppies everywhere. This is a regular Angelica. I thought I had more, but that's the only one I'm seeing. Tansy has spread a little bit. And I have lady's mantle, and it has spread a little bit there, and there's another one like right next to the angelica there, and yeah, lots of motherwort, a little bit more agrimony. This is St. John's wort, and it's coming along well. There's valerian there, poppies, another St. John's wort, sorrel. So that things kind of come gradual, and then when it really starts warming up, they kind of take off. I'll get more flowers in over there, and the vegetables will go in there again. This is another goji, and I put in some more thyme and some more sage because those guys were not looking so good. I've got bee balm coming back, and this is echinacea here and over there. There's some yarrow in there. There's another goji. This is cramp bark and wormwood, and then there's horseradish in here. Oh, there goes a hawk. This is Aldonaria here, and Melissa coming back, oregano, more agrimony, and these are all the mints in here. And then let's go back in the backyard. This is stinging nettle right there. And I did put in a bunch of, oh, there's one coming up. Huh. What was this going to say? I put in asparagus. So there's one coming up. I don't know where the rest are. There's another blackberry there. This is where I have a lot of my shiso. So it kind of self-sowed and is coming back. I've got some greens to put in back here. Blackberry, another blackberry. This is bleeding heart. The grapes aren't coming back just yet. There's some motherwort in here. There should be some more asparagus coming in here, but it doesn't look like much of anything just yet. And then out here, the wild plants. Oh look, there's some azalea starting to get ready to bloom. Here we have a bloodroot plant and another little blossom coming. And then we have, this is blue cohosh, which seems to be blooming this year. Very different kind of bloom than the black cohosh, which is coming up right here. There's the black cohosh coming up. And I think, I'm not sure, but this might be, what am I thinking? Mayapple, but I'm not sure yet. And I planted some native bluebells, and those have come back up and are blooming. And then back here, I have my Solomon seal. This is Solomon seal coming up. There's this one, but there's more in here that are coming up. And the other friends, I know I saw more of you in here. How funny. Comes up right through the leaf. Right there, some more Solomon seal. There's hosta coming up everywhere too. There should be more Solomon seal back there, but so far I don't see it. And that's about it, really. I just thought I'd share a little overview of the garden.